welcome to Clarke Central High School. We're here at the home of Billy Henderson Stadium where the Clarke Central boys soccer team is taking on Madison County boys soccer team this evening, and a non-region game but an exciting crosstown rivalry. So Gladiators are 3-0 in the region. Their record is 3-3. Looking forward to a big win tonight with a lot of excitement. It's a beautiful evening. And we have the privilege this evening of having a guest announcer with us here, a former Gladiator soccer player who's gone on to the University of Georgia, a student, and many of you know Igly
Mina.
Igly Mina. So make sure I get that correctly. And so Igly's going to join us tonight in calling the game, and we'll go back and forth. Igly, welcome.
Yes, thank you for having me here. Like you said, it's a nice, wonderful day for a game of soccer, and hopefully it's a good one.
Now, Igly, you've played with all of these guys, so you know their ins and outs and their strengths and their weaknesses, so you'll be able to highlight some of those this evening. So if you'll talk us through who's playing in the midfield and some of the different positions this evening.
Today, the Gladiators are lining up with Tristan Trevino as that mainly defensive midfielder, with Henry Scott alongside him and Gabriel Alcross. Those two will be providing most of the attacking threat going forward, while Tristan mostly sits and plays the long balls over the top.
Tristan's had a really good season so far. Scored his first goal the last game against Wandervero, and I know Gabe Arcos is glad to be out tonight. He was actually had to sit out for a red card. 2 games he had to sit out, so he's really excited about being out there this evening. So any other comments about the defense?
It looks like they're lining up with staggered center defense pairing, which will be interesting as Alexander Crane is just in front of Italo. And the game is kicked off.
Yeah, I'm not seeing Marquez. I don't...
Marquez is actually out injured with a swollen right ankle.
So we will miss him definitely tonight. Marquez is really important to our defense, so others are going to have to step it up and really make a difference. I had the opportunity of running into a couple of players today and talking with them from Madison County, and they have some key players also.
And an early goal for Clarke Central. Georgie Delgado.
Yes!
With a cheeky little chip over the Madison goalkeeper.
Who is a sub-goalkeeper, I believe, this evening. I think, I'm not sure whether the team they got in goal. Cody Jones in goal. They also have a couple of other players that are injured for Madison County, so I know they're going to miss them.
So that's a real great positive start for Clarke Central. It looks like Madison's going to have to rally together and see if they can pull it back. Let's see how things play out. Henry Scott's on the ball. Passes to Manuel. Manuel back to Scott. Scott to Italo. Gladiators are just keeping possession right now. Trying to slow the game down after the goal. Nice skill by Gabriel Arcos. Ooh, through ball, almost.
Getting it inside there. Arcos trying to, or Georgie trying to get another foot on it.
This is Madison's first real chance of possession.
Nice hustle there by Arcos.
Another through ball is attempted by Arcos, but the Madison goalkeeper is there to pick it up.
So goal kick. Not goal kick. Sorry.
What?
Nice hustle.
Georgie has the pace. Oh, but the Madison goalkeeper is equal to it. Good stop by Cody Jones. But so far, this is a relentless attack by the Clarke Central.
Yeah, it's barely even crossed over center field. You know, I'm used to calling football.
Yeah, I was about to say, it was a nice football terminology.
I get some terminology confused there with soccer, so Egley's here to make sure I stay straight. It is football, just a
different kind of football.
Yes.
With an accent over the U.
Yes. Tristan there, getting things going. Throw-in opportunity for Madison County.
And the ball is swiftly won back by Clarke Central. Throw in for Clarke Central. It looks like it was a foul.
On Tristan?
Yeah, on Tristan for Madison. Madison are going down the left flank right now in a good crossing position, but defended well by Clarke Central.
Good.
One back again by Madison. Good skill by the number 10. Top.
Gotta get it out.
And the shot by Madison, but blocked by Alexander Crane.
Still need to clear it out. We're kind of messing around too much there in the box.
The Madison number 7 tries a cheeky no skill, and it doesn't come off.
Throw in for Clarke Central.
Yeah, Manuel Martinez will have to step up in place of Quez's spot.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure. Quez has really been a key on defense. His speed and his tenacity really does make a difference back there on defense. AC there really stepping up, winning the game.
Oh, good ball over the top by Henry Scott to Erickson. Erickson has it on the right. And the ball bounces around the 6-yard box, but is cleared out by Madison, only to give possession back to Central.
Over to Max Germain.
And Scott places it to Ward. Matthew Ward, that is. Good defending by Madison. But it's back to Henry Scott, who plays it out to Max Germain. What will he do with it? The pass just a bit wide. Throw in Madison. So far it's been an exciting game. What do you think?
I think so. I think it's given an opportunity for Clarke Central to kind of settle down and play a good bit of offense, which is really helping out with Marquez missing tonight on defense with an injury. But those on defense are stepping up and taking over and doing what they need to do also this evening. So.
Yeah, I think the best way they can hide their defensive frailties is by going forward as much as they can, putting the team under pressure.
You know, and I think that the other piece that they've worked, they've got a lot of depth, and so in any position, someone else can step up and really play a part and fill the shoes and kind of make sure that there are no gaps. So we've got a corner kick for Madison County.
Clarke Central is bringing all their players back to defend this. And the ball is whipped in, too close to the goalie. Good save by Shadid. Out. Sagai plays the ball out to Henry Scott, who's running it down, passes to Tristan. Trevino's run is cut short by the Madison defense. But the ball is played up to Matthew Ward, who is offsides.
I think he was just a little bit too eager there.
Yeah, he should have held his run a little bit longer.
Yeah, saw some wide open space and was anxious to get near the goal and just a little bit too eager.
The ball is played up by Madison, but it goes out for a throw-in for Clarke Central.
Max Germain with the throw-in.
He's really stepped up this year as the starting right back. Been playing a lot better.
Max has really been an important component to the defense, and there's no one out there that's going to give you more or hustle harder, so he really has been a key contributor to this team.
Ball is still in play. Never went out of bounds.
Opportunity for Clarke Central now with a throw-in. We're at 30 minutes remaining in the first half. Score is 1-0.
And the through ball by Madison is calmly swept up by Sagai, the goal. And Georgie battles for the ball, plays a through ball to Erickson, who is just outside. That would have been a good play.
Again, a little bit eager there.
Looks like Madison's holding a high offsides line. But that's what caught them off in for the first goal.
Yeah.
Stepped up too much. Calm possession in the back for Madison. As the pass forward is cut out by Erickson.
You know, Igley, what's kind of the strategy here as if you think about being up 1-0 and do you continue to be aggressive? Do you step back and play just a little bit more cautious? What's the normal kind of game plan?
Well, I think it all depends on what opponent you're playing. If you get an early goal against a team that might be superior to you, at first you might want to sit back and just keep a clean sheet. And that's what Clarke Central has been doing today. They wanted to take the sting out of the game and hopefully just ride out the game until they can get another attack.
They can be a little bit more patient.
Yes. When some teams get an early goal, they might get overeager and throw everybody forward, try to score as many as they can, but that leaves big gaps in the back of the defense, which can be exploited by the other team very easily.
Got Tristan Trevino repairing.
It's a good whipped-in cross.
Nice.
Calmly taken by the goalkeeper.
Nice shot.
The punt is won by Clarke Central. Ooh, but the through ball was cut out again by the Madison defense.
Now, for many folks that are Native Americans that are not as familiar and comfortable with the game of soccer. Oh, nice job,
Georgie. He's got the pace, but a great save by the Madison goalkeeper, Cody Jones.
Wow, nice save.
His pace is just too much for them.
Quick as lightning. His nickname might need to be Lightning.
Lightning Delgado.
Lightning Delgado.
Oh,
Lightning Delgado.
oh, good through ball. And Georgie hits the post. So close. Played in by Matthew Ward, I think.
Wow.
A blistering few minutes.
Blistering few minutes is right. So, Igley, as I was asking you earlier, you know, a lot of folks watching soccer, they just see a bunch of kids out there running around. So kind of talk us through some of the positions and some of the strategy that actually is occurring that for many people that are not familiar with soccer just doesn't seem existent.
Well, I think the big thing is in most other countries, the main sport is not North American football.
You mean every other country?
Yeah, every other country.
We are the only American football, other than Canadian football, but just North American, pretty much it.
Well, I think football has the biggest following fan base in the whole entire world. And I guess here in the United States, they like to see a high-scoring game. That's why I think football has, like, for a touchdown, you score 6 points.
There goes Georgie, lightning again, and no one there to push that cross in.
But yeah, I think Americans like to see high-scoring games, and when they see games end 0-0, they think, why should I have even watched?
Well, you watch a 90-minute game, and then you watch overtime, and then it comes down to PKs. You kind of think, well, why didn't you just do the PKs at the beginning?
And most Americans don't like the idea of tying games.
Right.
Because in football, you can't tie in a regular game, can you?
Oh! Matt Ward just over the top of the goal. Through the goal post. Yeah, I think this low scoring possibility is not what most Americans really want to see.
And also in most other United States sports, there's usually a stoppage in between games. I mean, parts of the game, like you go have a commercial break for a minute or so. In soccer, you can't do that. You gotta watch the full 45 minutes of each half.
It's very fluid.
Whereas, where the one game might be dull at one point, a game can change just like that in 1 second. Scott plays the ball out to Jermaine.
Over to Arcos.
Almost won back by Madison, but Clarke Central has the ball again. Back to Henry. The ball is cleared up by Mac Jermaine.
There we go. Back to Arcos. Over to Scott.
Now Trevino to Georgie.
Whoa, they're
Desperate defending in the back.
3 or 4 around Georgie, which should open up.
Oh, there's space for other players. I think they've seen his pace and they know we need to mark him more tightly.
Absolutely.
So what do you think the incentive is for Clarke Central today playing Madison, a team that's 5A compared to a team that's 3A and not in their region? What's their motivation today?
Well, one of the things, a lot of these kids have played together in club soccer and played against each other. Oh! Yes! Nice job!
There's a beautiful chip over the Madison goal. like he's about to receive a yellow card for taking off his shirt, though. And he already knows he's coming off the field.
Yes. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell what was on his shirt or what the purpose of that was.
Yeah, yep, and there it is, the yellow card. But it was all worth it.
I know the last game, Henry Scott also took his shirt off in honor of Grace Byrne and had a shirt, Walnuts for Grace. And so I'm not sure what Georgie's tribute was there on his shirt, but I'm sure that's a good story. So the score, with 22 minutes left to go in the first half, 2-0 Clarke Central.
We'll see how Clarke Central copes now that their fastest player is off the pitch. Will it be the same game plan, or will they try more passing and little things?
Nice move there by Kevin. And
Kevin almost to lose.
yes.
So back to the motivation. You said they mostly play club soccer together?
A lot of these kids know each other. Athens and Madison County are right next door to each other. Many of them have grown up knowing each other and playing club soccer. And you know, it's also nice to have a local home game. Madison County has changed regions, and they have a lot of traveling that they have to do. So having a game just 20 minutes away is kind of a nice motivation for them. And so I think they enjoy playing together or playing against each other.
Whoa, good ball over the top by Tristan to Luis. What will the number 5 do? He still has the ball. A bit too much on the touch.
Just didn't.
Forrest Gaskins on the ball here. What will he do? A good cut.
Nice footwork.
Good shot, but Shadik is equal to the shots.
Nice save, that's the guy.
Now, Madison needs to get Gaskin on the ball more, because I think he's their main threat going forward.
Jermaine.
The gigantic free kick.
Yes. Strong leg. Jermaine also was a kicker for American football. So he's had a little practice kicking on this field.
Now, is he the head kicker?
He is starting kicker and kickoffs, punting, extra points, field goals. He been kicking for the Gladiators for 4 years on the football team. So Max Jermaine, really a important contributor.
And there's a substitution for Clarke Central here as Manuel comes off for Baylor Ward.
Baylor Ward had his first goal of his varsity soccer career last week, or the last game against Winder Barrow.
He also had an assist, didn't he?
He did, yes. So, big game for him.
Growing in confidence and stature.
Yes. Baylor also plays American football, so he's played on this field a little bit also at a different intensity. Missing the header there.
Matthew Ward jumped a bit too early.
Just a bit.
But there's a foul here. No, throw in.
Throw in.
Excuse me.
I'm sure his brother will let him know. Any mistake he makes, Baylor will let Matthew know about it.
Now, how do you think this field affects Madison particularly? Because I know their field is a lot narrower than this field.
I don't think it probably makes that much difference because they are playing on some different fields in Gwinnett County and some different places, so they get a good variety of things to look at.
I remember last year their trademark attack was a long throw-in because of the narrow field. Their striker would hold onto it and lay it off for one of their players and score.
Yes.
But they haven't. Madison hasn't had too many throw-ins in the attacking half yet.
Matthew Ward and Tagay Barcos. I think Matthew's underestimating his defender there and keeping it on his foot just a little bit too long.
Here comes some substitutions for Madison. Hopefully they can break their slump and start going forward more. They really need a goal to be back in this game.
Barcos with some fancy footwork over to Matt Ward.
And Matthew with the shot. Oh!
Keeper with a nice jump there, touch going into the corner there. So, on a corner kick.
The corner kick looks like it might be played short here. Or Madison clears out the ball to Clarke Central.
Over to Torino and to Matt Ward. Not enough on it, but a good attempt.
How important do you think a weaker foot is in high school soccer?
A weaker foot?
Like your opposite foot.
Your opposite
Yeah.
foot. Okay. I think it's very important. I think you've got to be able, anything you do, you've got to be able to do with your opposite foot. At this level, you've got to be able to use both just as equally. You know, it's a similar sport to basketball. And in basketball, if you can't dribble with your left hand or shoot a layup with your left hand, you cannot play at the varsity level. So I would suspect that, you know, if you're going to play offense, that's going to be some similar things in the soccer field. Your thoughts?
Yes, being able to use your weak foot is very important in soccer, as while you may be able to go with the outside of your stronger foot, you will not be able to generate as much power, and you'll put yourself in an inconvenient situation.
Ah, Madison pressuring up.
Gaskin almost goes through and scores, but his touch is a bit heavy, and the goalkeeper saves it. Yes, but being able to use your weak foot is essential.
You know, I think also with soccer, you know, body control is very important. Being able to use your body and be very fluid on the field, having very good balance is another key component to being a successful soccer player. And strength is critical. And at this level, you can get away with not being as strong if you have a lot of skill, but as you continue developing, you've got to have strength because you're going to get pushed around.
I don't know if that's always true, because if I may go into, you know the team Barcelona.
Yes.
Most of their players are not particularly strong, and they're all very skillful players.
But look at their legs. Look at their legs. Those legs are strong.
Yes, they are.
I don't mean necessarily arm, body, but their legs. Pretty muscular.
Yeah, you definitely have to have strength. Like, if you're a center forward, you have to be able to hold up the ball, lay it off. And having you have to have a low center of gravity. You can't just be standing straight up. punt by Shadid. Clarke Central keeps possession. Out to Matthew Ward. Will he play inside? Oh. The cross is just behind the player. And two substitutes as Matthew Ward and Tristan Trevino come off for number 8 and 12. 12 David Guillen and 8 Candelario. Arcos tries a chip over, but the Madison defense read it.
I know Arcos is having fun back on the pitch this evening after being away and not being able to play for 2 weeks. He's happy to be out there.
Must be frustrating sitting on the sidelines watching your team play in 2 crucial games that they had to win. But it looks like Madison is getting ready for some substitutions here.
Looks like number 18 is going back in for them. Luis is the high scorer for Madison County this year. I think 8 goals. We've got some action here. Oh, just chipped a little bit too high by Henry Scott, just over the top of the goal.
And also for Madison, number 17, Antonio, is coming in, a midfielder. It's always a good sign at a soccer game when you can hear ambulance in the background.
Yeah, we're just down the hill from St. Mary's Hospital.
Ooh.
Oh, trouble.
Forrest tries a long shot. Almost came off, but a bit too much.
Just a bit too much.
Would have been a spectacular goal, though.
Absolutely. It's about a 40-yard line there.
But he's been their most dangerous player just tonight. And Noel comes back on for the right back, Max Germain. And Scott's on the ball, plays out to Arcos. Arcos tries the long ball to David. Oh, just offsides.
Just offsides with the keeper coming out.
Yeah, the keeper had it covered even if it was offsides.
Wiggly, there are 10 minutes left to go in the first half. I'm going to give it over to you until after halftime, so you finish up this first half, and hopefully we'll continue to make progress. As Gladiators are winning 2-0.
All right. Yes, the match so far has been a pretty exciting game. At times, where it started off with a quick goal, but another long distance shot by the number 13 on Madison. But the Clarke Central Gladiators have had just that bit extra to put Madison under pressure. Madison have been restricted to a few chances, but just one goal for Madison, that's all it takes, and they'll be right back in this game. Gladiators win back the ball. David's on the ball. And he goes out for a throw-in. Forrest plays a max ball out to the number 18, Madison striker, but he's offside. The shot was just wide, but even if he scored it, it wouldn't have mattered because he was offside. But as I was talking about, it only takes that one moment for the other team to get back in this game. Italo's free kick is taken by the Madison defense, but given out for a throw.
I miss you. I like your shoes. I can run with them. You run in them? You are such a good runner, though. Hey, quick. What's your team name? Blast? So you're the Blast? Money too?
The ball is thrown in by Clarke Central. Another throw in, Clarke Central. Madison can't seem to clear the ball up. That looks like a foul, and indeed it is Clarke Central. Right on the edge of the 18-yard box. This is a dangerous position for them. They could get a third. And Henry Scott is over this. It looks like he's going for a shot, but he might whip it in. Ooh. The free kick is just too high and wide. Looks like some banter between Forrest Gaskin of Madison and Henry Scott of Clarke Central. Perhaps talking about the free kick he just took. Oh, dangerous attack down the right side for Madison, but the ball is shielded out for a Clarke Central goal kick. The ball is just over Henry Scott, won by Forrest Gaskin. Again, the ball shielded out by Italo, number 6. Now it looks like Clarke Central is just trying to hold out until halftime, because Madison has been growing with their attacking threat the past few minutes. And a good ball down the right side, but it's cut out by the number 12. One back by Erickson, played into Arcos. Foul. Let's see what they can do with this. The ball is whipped in. Ooh, close. The Madison defender gets a head on it behind their own goal. For a Clarke Central goal. The header is won by Clarke Central, but has been blocked by the Madison defense. Seems a bit congested in that penalty area. And the looping header almost goes in, saved by Cody Jones, the number 1 for Madison. And again, the ball is won by Forrest Gaskin, number 15. But Scott has possession of the ball now. Plays out to Baylor. Baylor to Luis, good skill, but won back by Gaskin again. He seems to be the driving force of this team. The ball is just cut out. That's enough. Ooh, it looked like Baylor Ward tried to think about a bicycle, but opted out of it the last second. Ooh, the ball is given away to Forrest Gaskin, though. He's on a run. Foul by number 16. The ball over the top by Forrest Gaskin was won by Madison, but the shot was just wide. And for Madison, number 10, Oliver Espinoza comes in for number 17, Antonio. Long ball over the top for number 8. Oh, with the chip over the goalkeeper, just wide. Could have been a third for Clarke Central with 40 seconds remaining in the first half. And with the first half winding down, you really have to say that Clarke Central have been in control of this game, but Madison, they have had their chances, and if they take one, the game will be on. And there you have it, folks. It's halftime. We'll be with you shortly. Alright. Hopefully you're all back in your seats as the second half kicks off. Let's hope the second half is just as exciting as the first half. I know it might start again with Georgie through, but Madison cleared. And Madison will have to come out with a different game plan in the second half if they want to get back in this game. And the ball was played over the top, but a bit too wide. Throw in for Clarke Central. And the free kick is taken by Manuel towards Georgie. He takes it on the chest, but the ball just goes to the Madison player. A bit too big of a touch by the Madison forward, number 18. Luis. The throw-in comes in play and comes out of play, so possession is given over to Madison. Nice bridge by Henry Scott. And Gaskin's on the ball. What will he do with it? Good through ball. Ball is played back to Gaskin.
What are you acting else?
And again to Gaskin. And number 15. And it looks like an elbow in the back by Madison for a free kick. Clarke Central. Manuel is over this. Plays it forward. And the ball is flicked on by the Madison defense, but Georgie latches on. Will Georgie score? Oh, just wide. Again, Georgie's blistering pace is just too much for the Madison defense to handle. That denied him his hat trick right there. Shoulder flick by Trevino to Matthew, who tries to keep the ball in play, but just gets away from him. Throw in Madison. Acrobatic clearance by the Madison defender. Tactics don't seem to have changed too much from the first half to the second half here, as Scott latches onto a ball by Trevino, but goes into a cluster of Madison defenders. One back by Arcos, good skill. Ooh. And a foul. Free kick to the Gladiators. About 25 yards out. What will they do with this? Matthew Ward's over this free kick. Ooh, the shot is straight at the goalie. As has been pointed out, Matthew Ward just took that shot with his left foot, which is not his stronger foot. I guess he just felt as if he wanted it. But a strange one, that. a throw in deep into the Gladiators' defensive half. Will it be their trademark long throw-in? It is, but calmly defended by Henry Scott. Back out to the number 10, who whips the ball in. Cleared by Trevino, who still has the ball to Georgie. Arcos, he needs to play out wide. He does. Erickson tries the long diagonal through ball, but just too short, and Arcos is back on the ball. What will Trevino do? And Trevino scores! Henry Scott being unselfish and letting Tristan Trevino have the goal when he could have tapped it in, but he may have been in offside position. That's 3-0 for Clarke Central. And it looks like Madison's getting ready to make another substitution. Number 16 is coming on for...
On the pitch for number 16, Sergio Hernandez, and number 2, Chris Howard.
And number 2 comes off. Number 12 and 13 have come off. This isn't the start Madison wanted. The ball is almost kept in, but not so. The throw-in is given away to Madison. Cleared out by Alexander Crane, the third. The Madison players get in the way of each other, but still keep possession. Back to the number 10. What will he do? Good through ball to the number 18. Wide open in the middle. Tries a cut back. Cleared out by Italo. And it's number 17 versus 17. And the Madison 17 wins out. Henry's in a bunch of space. Plays to Delgado. Ooh, but Georgie gets confused as where the ball is. Matthew needs to play out wide. But great tackle by the Madison defender. The clearance by number 16 is played out to Gabriel Arcos. Calmly played to Scott. Scott to Ward. Matthew Ward, that is. The chip through ball doesn't come off, but the Clarke Central keep possession. And Georgie crosses straight to the goalie. Good save. Ooh, that looked like handball. But the refs leave it. As the foul was given. Madison free kick. And the free kick is played in towards the number 18, but he can't control, and Segai grabs it. Clarke Central seemed to be easing into control of this game. And Scott has the ball, loses and wins again. Goes down the left flank, plays into Georgie, but just wide. The through ball is played only to be won by Italo. gives away possession of the ball. Italo's there again. Oh, the weak pass. And possession is given to Madison and Sagai. Good skill by Matthew Ward, plays out to Henry Scott. The Madison defender clears to Gabriel Arcos. But again, Madison wins back possession. Number 8 plays for the 15th, Forrest Gaston. Forrest driving run, through ball over the top to number 7. Lays back to Forrest. Forrest has a strike. But the shot is blocked by Clarke Central. Again, Matthew Ward on this right flank. He's running with the ball. Plays a nice through ball to Georgie Delgado. Georgie has men in the middle. Oh! Almost an own goal, but hit off the upright. The ball is still in play, but finally the ball is cleared. That would have been a bad goal. That defender must be thinking to himself, how lucky am I? But Madison really needs to calm down and just keep possession of the ball. It was a good cross by Delgado to force the shot on the own goal. Matthew Ward tries to dribble 3 players, but is finally caught. Georgie on the ball. Play it over to Scott, and Scott through ball over to Erickson. Oh, just over. The looping header was the right idea there.
On the pitch for Red number 11, Henry Lucero. Number 12, Sergio Bustamante.
And the Raiders now make 3 substitutions. Number 3, number 12, and number 11 come on. Clarke Central win the ball to Georgie. Will he get the hat trick? Oh, just over again. At the moment, it's Clarke Central attack after attack. And Clarke Central plays out to Matthew Ward. Driving run. Good cutback. The shot. Again, just over by Matthew Ward, number 7. The Raiders have the ball on the left flank. Good defending by Clarke Central. Throw in for Madison, number 10. Clarke Central seemed to be preparing some substitutions. Number 5, Luis, and number 10, Miguel Vega. Henry Scott tries to dribble out of the back and fouls his man for a Madison free kick. Shadin Sagai calmly dives and grabs the shot. Now you'd think if Madison wanted to get back into this game, they surely need a goal. But Arcos is dribbling straight down the middle. Through ball is just too far. As stated before, Clarke Central making 2 substitutions, number 5, Luis, and number 10, Miguel Vega, coming on for number 14, Alexander Crane, and number 11, Gabriel Arthur. The ball is defended by Madison as Trevino's on the ball. Tries the through ball. Good hold-up play by number 7, Matthew Ward, with the left-footed strike just off the Madison defender. Again, though, Clarke Central is on the ball, only to be given away. And one back again. Matthew Ward tries a back heel. It doesn't come off, but still has possession. Ooh, the through ball is so close with the Madison defender. He's there to clear. The loose ball is won by Henry Scott. Nice trickery by Erickson there. Play to Georgie. Luis Uyol has a loose touch, won back by Madison. This game is just end to end at the moment. Anything could happen. And Forrest wins the throw-in. Clearance. Won by Georgie Delgado. He's got the pace. He's going for the bridge. Ooh. The cross is defended well. Out for a corner. Clarke Central. Henry Scott will take this. And the cross is played low. Tristan slips and gives away possession. A lot of space for the Madison player. The ball is given away.
They're trying to cross the board, but unruly try. Final Gladiator.
Luis Uyol runs down the right flank, but the end touch is just a bit heavy. And Cody Johnson engulfs the ball. Cody Jones heavy. A good piercing through ball played out to number 18. It's won by Baylor Warner. And Georgie Delgado again with the pace. Will he play Matthew in? The through ball is cut out and cleared up. Gaskin on the ball again, tries to find a pass. Manuel Martinez comes in for Erickson. Oh, as the ball bounces around the 6-yard box. Oh, slip by Matthew Ward, but he still has possession. Trevino is in loads of space. Picks the through ball, but calmly defended by the Madison defender. Will Gaskin find the through ball? Number 18, the top goal scorer, clears over just wide. Very close to their first goal of the game. It seems the play has been pulled back because of an offsides on number 18. Maurice. Nice little back heel there. Number 7's on the ball, tries to go around the player, but Henry Scott is there. A lot of pressure is being put on him, but an amazing pass gets him out of pressure. That was an ambitious ball there by Matthew Ward, but he wins back possession. Almost again, Matthew Ward catches up to his ball. Now, I don't know if the manager of Madison has to change tactics or not, because they need to get back into this game with only 15 minutes remaining, and cross is cleared out. Henry Scott tries to whip it in, but comes back to him. Will Georgie get the hat trick? No, denied by the goalkeeper, Cody Jones. Good defensive header by number 3, Max Germain. Trevino strong there to keep possession. Good moves by Henry Scott. Plays a through ball to Matthew Ward, but Matthew Ward is offsides. Ball is clear from one half of the field to the other half of the field. As number 18 plays the ball back to the center half. Cleared and one back by Tristan Trevino to Matthew Ward, who plays to Scott, but it is cut out by Forrest Gaskin, number 15. Forrest is going on a driving run here, but finally stopped by number 17, Tristan Trevino. The midfield of both teams seems to be non-existent at the moment. It just seems to be attack versus defense. Two substitutions coming in for Madison, number 11 and number 12 coming on for number 13. And number 8. Also number 8 coming on for Clarke Central Gladiators, Candelario coming on for number 7, Matthew Ward. And Candelario straight into the thick of the action. The cross is deflected by the Clarke Central Gladiator out for a Madison corner kick. It looks like they have some kind of training drill about to happen. As Gaskin loses possession of the ball, but Henry Scott tries to play a forward ball and won by the Madison Raiders. Luis Uyol tries to play to Georgie over the top. And Candelario seems to have been fouled, but gets straight back up. Tries a shot from 40 yards out, but it is caught by the goalkeeper, Cody Jones. Luis's penetrating run ends with a cross denied by the Raiders. I don't know what happened there, folks. It seemed that number 5, Luis Uyol, tripped up his own teammate, number 17, and a foul has been given, which is a strange one. Tristan Trevino will try to whip this ball into a dangerous place. Looked to bring it straight at the goalkeeper, Jones. Gaskin wins back possession. Very ambitious ball by the number 15, Gaskin. Doesn't quite come off though. With 8 minutes left in this game, you don't see how Madison can come back unless they get a goal right now. The number 18 tries a cheeky no-look pass, but it doesn't quite come off and gives away possession. Only for a throw-in.
On the pitch to Gladiators, number 12, Sergio Bustamante. Number 8, Giovanni Castro, and number 13, Moshe.
Substitution for the Madison.
And on the pitch to Gladiators, number 12, David Ian.
Also substitution for Clarke Central, number 12, David Guillen comes in for number 17, Tristan Trevino. Georgie, again, he has the speed. The shot is just wide, though. And the back heel by Delgado, it doesn't quite work, but still Clarke Central with the throw. Candelaria on the ball. Candelaria plays the through ball to Georgie Delgado. Georgie scores, but it's offside, folks. Delgado seems really disappointed by that. Didn't think he was offsides. Henry Scott plays to Luis Uyol. Uyol on the ball. Well, one back by 13. But Uyol's back on the ball. Only to dribble out of play. Good skill by number 16, Manuel. Good play by Madison. The shot just wide to the right. As the guy punches out. Number 10 has the strength. And the ball is still in possession with Madison. As number 18 wins the foul for the Raiders. A free kick in a dangerous area. Oh, quick free kick. Almost caught Clarke Central off guard. But the ball was cleared. And there looks like there may be an attack. Georgie wins the ball. Will he get his hat trick? Oh, defended well. The ball goes out for a corner kick. And the corner is taken, but calmly taken out. The header doesn't quite come off. The throw in is cut out by the Madison defender.
Igley, we're down to 1 minute and 40 seconds left to go here, and the final minutes tick down. We want to thank you for being with us this evening and hope to be back as the Gladiators take on Flowery Branch this Friday in a big region game.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you for having me, and perhaps I might be back.
We want to give a special thanks to our sponsors, Athens Chevrolet, Bulldog Signs, Raising Cane's, and also thanks going out to Larry's Giant Subs that is feeding the soccer team, and really appreciate their contributions. All of our sponsors are really very supportive of the Gladiators, and we appreciate that. So looks like the Gladiators are going to come out with a win, which will make a big win for them this evening against Madison County. They will go up 4-3, 3-0 in the region, where they will take on Flowery Branch this Friday evening here at Clarke Central High School.
Billy Henderson Stadium.
And the clock is ticking with 22 seconds left remaining.
Henry Scott is calm with possession of the ball.
We want to finish up strong here. I want to also give a special thanks to our camera woman, Kira Pollock, and also our expert film technician, computer guy, and everything else, Chris Crumpton. Thanks so much to them. This is GITV, and we have a great evening, and congratulations to the Gladiators, both women and men, getting a win this evening.